Hello everyone, we are back with more FF14. We just rescued Rabban from Halatali and defeated Ilberd in the process. Exactly, Mira. The general is safe. What news without? My lady, the guards have been subdued as per your command. Well, we have since kept watch over the entrance. There has been no further activity. Then Ilberd and his minions that have fled via some other egress. Scour the perimeter for signs of their passing. At once, my lady. General Alden, I presume, and the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Who are you? Identify yourself. Pray not be alarmed. My mistress is a friend, and I come bearing a message of goodwill. For your own safety, she bade me direct you to the steps of the Waking Sands. Know that Master Urianger awaits you there, along with others sympathetic to your cause. This is no ruse, I assure you, General Alden. If you will come with me, I have prepared a carriage that you may travel in comfort, safe from prying eyes. Well, that's convenient. I've spoken with Urianger via Link Pearl. He confirms the man's story. Rabban is in safe hands. Let us make our own way to Vesper Bay. Oh, good thing we still have all these fucking Vesper Day tickets that we didn't use. That'll be handy. Alright. Okay, into the Waking Sands we go.
My dearest friends, praise be unto the 12 for delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
Father!
Pippin, my son, and Master Papashan besides.
Forgive me, Father. I should have been at Her Grace's side.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
You.
It was I who arranged this gathering. And judging by your perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are in order. I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthor, and member of the Syndicate.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
Young lady, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
Why ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji. 'Tis my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends. He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Teleji for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his two foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
God strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
Some manner of sedative, perchance, of a potency sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
Were I to guess, I would say her grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
Oh, Nanamo. I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
Though Lolorito's hands are far from clean, they did pluck her grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something. And though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana. I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information, and arranged this gathering. I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget Her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teleji Adeleji left behind. You, meanwhile, must do that which you alone can do. Rescue Her Grace and take your place at her side once more, for her sake and that of our nation.
I had not counted on Pyrrhus Dulala herself appearing. In my defense, my suspicion regarding the Sultana proved more prescient. What remains to be done, but in rescuing Raban, we have taken a vital first step towards resolving matters in Ul'dah. We couldn't have done it without you, Miro. Thank you. Achievement! And do we get a title? Oh, we do get a title. The Redeemed. Hey, hi Mira. Yeah? What are you yelling at? Right? Uh-huh. Sure. We're streaming right now, Minicat. To siege or not to siege? Tataru, yes, General Raban is in safe hands now. Oops. It would seem we face another crisis. The Dravanians are preparing to resume their siege on the Holy See. Though I'm loath to abandon the Sultana to her fate, we lack the necessary evidence to act upon Dulala's claims. That being the case, I propose we leave Marshal Tarapin and the others to investigate and return with all haste to Ishgard. Okay, back to Ishgard we go. What are you doing, Minicat? Okay, we're gonna teleport up to the last vigil. This will put us right outside House Fort Hall, basically. Hey there, Tataru. Oh, there you are. Sorry for cutting your reunion with General Robon short. Wouldn't have bothered you, but the city's awash with rumors of another dravanian attack, and Lord Harshafat was desperate to get a hold of you. Speaking of whom, he and the others are waiting for you inside, so you'd better head in. Enter Fort Tom Manor? You best believe it. My friend! I thank you for answering our call with such alacrity. As I am sure you are aware, the Dravanians are once more gathering for war. Mistress Prentice, Master Leveilleur, I must apologize for the abrupt summons, but we thought it best to have Mistress Tataru contact you by the most direct means available. When the observatorium bells toll, 'tis a warning that cannot be ignored. The Holy See has ordered that we make ready for battle. In case you haven't heard, a band of trappers returning from the west claim they saw a cloud of dragons big enough to dim the midday sky. Nidhogg's minions gather once more for war. But I would not have you take up arms in another of our conflicts. When first you came to Ishgard, I offered you my protection. If I cannot ensure your safety here, I cannot well accept your aid, much less ask for it. Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you are faced with a choice: to remain in a besieged Ishgard, or seek sanctuary elsewhere. I would not presume to influence your decision, but I must ask that you make it swiftly, lest our enemies force your hand. Though we flee to the ends of the world, 'twould seem that no place in this troubled age is free of strife. Once more the Horde descends upon Ishgard, and once more her wary defenders must take up spear and bow. The Count would have us seek shelter from this storm, but I, for one, grow tired of running. If we are to shine the light of dawn, we must do so in the sight of our fellow man, not hunkered in a hole. What say you, Miro? I would stay and fight. Then fight we shall. Let it never be said that we abandon our allies in their hour of need. I want to fight dragons. What are you talking about? Alphinaud's way. The choice we make this day may have grave implications for our order. It is only right that Tataru should have a say. Come, let us all meet outside and discuss the path that lies before us. I like this sitting room. There's lots of chairs. It is fitting for a sitting room. I'm fitting for a sitting.
Ishgard cannot well endure another assault. Even should her knights succeed in turning back the Horde, the casualties will be catastrophic.
But what other choice do we have? It's not like we can talk it over with them. Dragons and men aren't exactly on speaking terms.
With certain notable exceptions.
You don't mean Iceheart?
When last you spoke with her, she lamented her crimes, did she not? Then there remains a sliver of hope. If we can persuade Iceheart to act as our intermediary, we may yet be able to convince Nidhogg to abandon his bloody course.
If there is to be a meeting, I would accompany you.
Estinian.
Even with your intermediary, Nidhogg's blood rage may render him deaf to reason. However, the mere attempt may afford our forces precious time to prepare. Of course, you might also consider a more direct approach to ending this conflict. With the power of the Eye at my disposal, and the vaunted strength of the Warrior of Light, we could conceivably slay the beast outright.
If we are to risk a face-to-face meeting with the Dread Worm, I for one would feel safer in the company of the Azure Dragoon. However, I should only turn to your alarms if my words failed to find their mark. Is that clear?
Perfectly. I shall assume that Iceheart enjoys similar diplomatic protection until instructed otherwise. A word of advice. Think carefully before divulging the particulars of this plan to Sir Emeric. 'Twould not do to have the Lord Commander accused of consorting with heretics.
Indeed. I thank you for your counsel, Estinian. We shall be honored to have you with us.
I am glad to be of service.
We must petition the Lord Commander's aid ere we set forth. I only hope that Sir Emeric will be willing to muzzle Ishgard's forces on the strength of our vague assurances. Itaru, I would ask that you remain in House Forton and inform the Count of our decision. Tell him that the Signs of the Seventh Dawn mean to do all in their power to ensure that Ishgard and her people survive. Yes, sir! Okay. Well, let's go speak with Sir Emeric. You would speak with the Lord Commander? Try and make it quick.
I want the defenses of the outer ward rechecked. See to it that the ballistas are in good repair and supplied with enough ammunition for a prolonged siege.
At once, my lord.
Ah, 'twould seem I have visitors. And unlike those messing beyond our walls, these ones are welcome.
Pray forgive us for interrupting you in the midst of your preparations, Sir Emeric, but our suit concerns the impending assault. To speak plain, we believe there is a chance the invasion might be halted before it even begins. I can divulge little more at this time, but I must nevertheless request that you advise the Holy See to refrain from launching any preemptive sorties whilst we seek to put our plans in motion.
I will gladly lend my support to any endeavor that could spare the blood of my countrymen, but I would know more of the cause you would have me champion. Will you not share aught of this mysterious undertaking?
Know that I have offered my lance to aid in this endeavor. I cannot claim that its success is assured, but our actions should serve to delay Nidhogg's advance at the very least. Which is more than can be said for the ill-conceived counterattack advocated by the sea's more vocal crusaders. They offer glorious death, but little hope of victory.
Aye, their proposal does not inspire confidence. Our resources should rightly be spent shoring up the city's defenses. The Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light sallying forth together to face the dread worm Nidhogg. I must admit the mere thought of it does much to dispel my misgivings. Go then, carry out your plan. I shall do what I can for you within the Holy See.
Having secured Sir Emeric's support, we may proceed without fear of preemptive Ishgardian attack, which is not to say we cannot afford to dither. History tells us that the dravanians will attack as soon as their horde reaches a critical size. Before that happens, we must needs track down and win over Lady Iceheart, and then locate and parley with Nidhogg. In short, time is against us. If you are ready, Estinian, let us be about our task.
such commotion?
Yes, Your Eminence. The bells of the Observatorium warn of our enemy's approach.
So, the dragons are coming. Let them come, in their hundreds and their thousands. With the divine blade in our hands, we shall rend their flesh and drown the heretics in their master's blood. Even Nidhogg and his foul brood shall be powerless to resist us. And when we have rid the world of their pestilence, we shall turn our attention to our Ascian allies. See that they are suitably rewarded for their invaluable assistance.
If I may, Your Eminence, the Paragons wield powers strange and unknowable. Can we be certain that they will not see through our deception?
We can be certain of naught save the righteousness of our cause. If you would be a true leader of men, you must possess conviction as well as caution. We seek to excise the root of an evil that has blighted us for 1,000 years. The risk is worth the reward.
And what of Estinian and this Warrior of Light? They have plans of their own.
Leave them to their purpose. We must each play the role we have been given. You and your chosen brothers most of all.
For the glory of King Thordan.
Well, that was weird. His voice took on a different tone. Oh look, we got a wind-up Alphinaud. Perfect for international summits, family get-togethers, pre- or post-battle gatherings, or any other occasion where the recapitulation of past occurrences is absolutely positively necessary. Before we set forth, we must needs inform Tataru of our plans. Then I shall await you at St. Renette's Forum. Tell your friend we may need be some time. The road you have chosen is neither short nor easy. Of that, I need no reminding. Come, Mira, let us head back to Forton Manor. Sorry, guys, I meant to mute my mic there. Okay, so we actually don't have it yet, so... I had this song, right? The Maiden's Lament. I don't remember which one that is, but I know it. Okay, let's go back to the last vigil. Sorry if you guys can hear my fan, by the way. It is really hot in here, and having the fan on my legs is really helpful. Welcome, Mr. Sprentice. Shall I show you inside the manor? Our course is set, Tataru. It may be some time before Miro and I return to Ishgard. Well, just you be careful, alright? Oh, and don't worry about me. I'll be busy listening out for news of our lost friends. If anyone can find them, it is you, Tataru. Farewell, for now. Oh, ho, ho, before you go, you must put this on, Alphinaud. I made it specially. Oh, she made Alphinaud a new outfit. No, I couldn't possibly... Very well. Hey, dudes! Guys, don't do this for a boss fight. There you go. Here's his new outfit. I like this outfit for him. It looks good. By the 12, it fits perfectly. And the quality is actually rather good. I'm glad you like it. I've been practicing my needlework while I listen to rumors and the like. A good receptionist is always learning new skills. My thanks, Tataru. Whatever else awaits me on the road, I shall not fear the cold. It was the least I could do. Now, I must be getting back to the tavern, or I'll never catch up with all the gossip. Best of luck on your journey. Yay, Alphinaud got a new look. And he still has that weird hood that you only ever see him wearing once. Hey, Faye! Welcome! That's right, check it out. We got ourselves a king slime hat. And he wibbles in the wind. And he wobbles. It is amazing. Alright, you're down over there. Okay. I know where he is. How you doing, Faye? How's life treating you? You've said your farewells, then. Aye, we are ready to depart. I suggest we begin our search for Lady Eyesight without delay. Very well, but she will prove an elusive quarry. Where do you intend to start looking? In the absence of any fresh intelligence in sales movements, I propose we pick up on the trail where she was encountered last, the Western Highlands. Let us speak with Sir Redwell, was it? As the commander of the Falcon's Nest, it is like that he will know of any heretic activity that has been reported in the area. You wish it looked like this? The slime that's seen some shit? Yeah. If only. Alright, let's go to Western Highlands. Life's fine. It's insanely busy this summer. Going on a huge trip at the end of the month. Hey, I'm going on I wouldn't say huge trip, but a small trip at the end of the month. We're going to be on the 27th and 28th. I'll be away, so there won't be a stream that day. In a bit, you have to go out to get ibuprofen, but you should be back in like half an hour. Deuce, have you been following stream? Where the heck is my ether current? Wait, is it just an item or? The fuck is my compass? Can I just fly here? Like, did they get rid of that? Oh, I can't fly here, so... Where the hell is my ether compass? I might not have it yet. Well, Mrs. Prentice, what business brings you back to Falcon's Nest? Judging by the company you keep, it can be no trifling matter. The Azure Dragoon I know, of course, but I do not believe I met this young gentleman. Alphinaud Levelayer, at your service? And you are not mistaken as to the gravity of our mission, Sir Redwell. As I'm sure you're aware, the observatory was warned that the dravanians gather for another assault. We believe there may yet be a way to avert the coming conflict, but only if we can find the elusive Lady Iceheart. Thus, we have come to the Falcon's Nest in hope of acquiring the latest intelligence on the heretics' movements. I see. Then you would be best served by speaking directly to my men. A patrol is due to return from its sweep of the surrounding lands at any moment. You may also wish to question the knights assigned to pick over the remains of the heretic refugees at Gorgane Mills. 'Tis possible they have unearthed information that could be of use to you. Mistress Prentice knows well the place I speak of, for it was she who first discovered it. Let us divide our forces then. I will stay and wait for the patrol while the two of you visit this refuge. When I have completed my inquiries, I will join you there. A wise use of our time. For the most part, Tuesdays and Wednesdays you're always a bit woozy and doze off due to the injections. You should try not dozing off. Come, hero. I'm eager to learn what Sir Redwell's men have found in the heretic's lair. It'll be better for you, me, everyone involved. Okay, so hang on. I gotta figure out where the fuck my compass is. Did I never use the whistle to learn the black chocobo? I don't know. I did. Okay. No, I know the black chocobo. Can I fly on it now? No, I need to attune still, so... Huh. Anyway, guys. We got like two musics playing right now. This is very odd. Anyways, I'll be right back, and then we'll go on with more FF14.